So today I'm just going to do a little bit of sort of everything, a bit of wobble cushion, and just a little bit of sort of plyometric-y type, kind of faster, more like sort of springy, dynamic movements. So I'm not feeling very springy at the moment, so I thought, well, add this session in so you can kind of include this as maybe as a bit of a warm-up. You can do it after you've been running, or as a standalone, you know, if you're in the gym, just adding some of these exercises in. So if you've got a wobble cushion, grab your wobble cushion. If you haven't, just get a rolled up towel. You can use a pillow or something like that. So I think I'm just going to work on balance. I'm going to bring a little bit of dynamic movement into our exercises. So you don't need any weights today. We're just going to use body weights. So we'll just have a little warm up. So we'll just start by just rolling our shoulders gently backwards. And we're just going to roll them forwards. And we're just going to have a little roll down through our spine. So up tall, think about being lovely and tall. Imagine that cord from the top of your head. And then we're just going to roll down through our neck, through our thoracic spine. And just let our hands dangle to the floor. And we're just going to roll up. Imagine that we're being unfurled. And then we're just standing as tall as we can. And we roll down again. Good, and just rolling up again. Do this 3 times more through for me, just rolling down. Good, rolling back up. Down we go. Rolling back up, and last one. I want you to roll all the way down. Fingertips onto the floor. We're just going to come into a squat. And then we're just going to bend and straighten our legs. We're just going to come up, leaving our fingertips on the floor if we can. Down we go. 2. So we're going to do 5 of these. And 3. And 4. And last one. Then just take our legs a little bit wider. And we come down into our squat. Just pushing through inside of our thighs there. And just up lovely and tall again for me. Good, nice, lovely. And just a little rock side to side there. Good. And then we're going to come down into our tabletop position, our 4-point kneeling. We're just going to do 5 lots of cat-cow. So there, rolling through. Drop our belly down, lift our heads. Just really getting that lovely movement through our spine there. And last one, rolling through. Good, and then we're just going to take our left leg forward into a lovely big wide split stance. Taking our arms all up to the ceiling, have a big stretch up through there, up through our ribs. Just take it back slightly. Good, and hands back down onto the floor, take that leg back, bring the other one through, and again just up lovely and tall, just pulling those shoulder blades down to the ground, but really stretching our fingertips up nice and high. Good, hands onto the floor, come back up, we're going to just come into standing, just rolling up. Okay, then I just want you to take your weight onto one leg. We're just going to work through our ankles one way. So just nice big circles through our ankles and then round the other way. Just going to get everything fired up in those ankles. And then swap sides for me. Whoops. So we're all ready to start to think about our balance, how we get that. So using just a little bit of core and then we'll go round the other way. And then we're just going to charge ourselves. So we're going to get our wobble cushion. We're just going to stand. Okay, so 1 foot on. However you want to do it, arms wide, or you can put your hands on your hips. We're just going to stand for about 30 seconds if we can. So we're just going to start to get everything fired up. So all the muscles around our ankle, our calves, get our brain fired up. Just really sort of working with that wobble as our foot moves around on the unstable surface, getting that proprioceptive feedback, which is really important for runners, just for life in general. The better your balance is, the better your sort of long-term life expectancy is. And there's a big link with loss of ankle mobility and risk of falls. If you have a fall, your risk of dying earlier increases. So yeah, so work on your balance, you know, work on that ankle strength and stability. Okay, good. Fab, and then just come off, and we're just going to swap sides. And balance is something you can improve on, okay? So when you're standing waiting for your cup of tea in the morning or waiting for your toast, just practice, you know, you can put one foot onto the inside of your knee, take it out to the side if you want to, but just practice your balance. I see lots of older adults and their balance is terrible, but it's just not something that they practice. And it does come from having a good strong core as well. Good. So again, just work with it. Don't be afraid to move around, adjust, use your arms. Really feel that ankle working hard and moving to stabilise you on that unstable surface. Good, lovely. Fab, that was just a little sort of wake up for our ankles. Right, okay, so we've got so far we've got about 6 or 7 exercises. We're going to start off with just a really simple jump squat. So all we're going to do is come down into, we're going to come really low into our squat. We're going to come up, we're not jumping in this time, we're just going to go into a jump squat. So we're going to jump up, gently sink back down into that squat again. So I want you to think about being lovely and light, no thumping down through your toes or your ankles. Okay, so we're going to do set 12, have a little rest. We're going to do that 3 times. So we come down, little jump, 1, 2, 3, nice and light, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Give your legs a little shake out. In fact, let's just bring our wobble cushion back in. While we're having 30 seconds rest, we'll just stand on the wobble cushion. Okay, so we're just going to keep everything fired up. So we'll have 30 seconds rest. Cool. Tell you what, let's swap there. 30 seconds in total. Okay, so 15 either side. So just so we're keeping everything switched on, keeping our brain switched on. Good stuff, right. Back down into our squat, our jump squats. So really nice and low, nice and light. 1, 2, using our arms. 3, nice and light. 4, think about being cat-like. 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Bring your wobble cushion back, 15 seconds either side, and off we go. Just while we're getting our breath back. Really focus. Think about your breathing, think about that core, think about balance, using our arms. Fab, swap sides, onto the other leg. Good. And then we're going to come back in, just for our last set of jump squats, nice and low, nice and light, down we go. And 1, 2, 3, nice and light. 4, even our landing. 5, 6, shouldn't be able to hear yourself. 7, 8, 4 more. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Have a little rest there. Cool. Okay, right. Now we're going to come in down into our high kneeling, okay? And we're going to push up into a little sort of hop almost. So we're going to go from here, we're going to go little hop and back down. I'm going to do 12 on one side, 12 on the other. Okay, try and use this leading leg. Try not to be pushing down through your toes and get that nice light dynamic movement. We'll have a little rest between each one of these. So we are using some of our big muscles. Okay, again, posture. Think about using our core muscles. Don't brace through your diaphragm. That's really important. We want to be able to utilize our diaphragm muscle for breathing, not for bracing. Okay, so we'll do 12 on one side, 12 on the other. Are we ready? Off we go. 1, so little jump. 2, nice and light. Oops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Whew. Stop. Starting kneeling. Nice high kneeling. Off we go. 1, down we go. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Whew. Have a little shake out. Right, let's come down while we're just getting our breath back. Just going to do 5 little press ups, just to bring in a little bit of arm work really. So down into our press up position. Down we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Just so our arms and shoulders don't feel left out. Okay. Come back down into kneeling. Have a drink if you need to. It's quite warm today actually, for a change. Okay, are we ready? So that lovely kind of dynamic movement, using our arms, little spring at the top there, really pushing through this leg, not through our toes. 12 on one side, 12 on the other. Off we go. 1, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Swap sides. Straight into it. Off we go. 1, and 2, 3, and 4. Nice and light throughout. 5, and 6 halfway. 7, 8, and 9, and 10. 2 more. 11, and 12. Down into our press up position. 5 lovely, strong press ups. And down we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Come back up. Have a little minute. Wee drink of water. I remembered my water today. Thank God. Okay. Down we go. Last 2 sets of 12. Get our breath back. Okay, really think about form, core, don't brace your diaphragm. Really pushing off this leg. I want you to really think about being lovely and light. So imagine you sort of bouncing over those rocks. If you're up on the trails or really bounce it through your feet. Don't feel all sluggish, okay? So off we go. 1, 2. You can put your tongue out the side of your mouth if you want to. 3. It does help. 4. Knee down. 5, 6. Halfway. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Straight away. Swap sides. Off we go. 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, halfway, 7, and 8, 9, and 10, and 11, last one, 12, last 5 little press ups. Down we go, nice strong ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, come back up. Whew. Get your wobble cushion again for me. Whew. Oh, that's got my heart going. Okay, so we're going to do some lunges. Now, if your knees are hurting or you're still doing your posterior lunge, that's absolutely fine. When we're doing lunges, what we try and avoid is, or what we don't want to be doing is lots of this. So try and, when you're doing your stepping forward, try and sink down into your lunge. Otherwise, all your body weight is going through that knee there. Okay, so you might feel a little bit sore through your knees. That's why if you take it into a posterior lunge, you can just be a little bit kinder on your knees. We're going to try and do them onto our wobble cushion. So we're going to lunge onto our wobble cushion, a big push back off it. So again, we're bringing in that strength and stability from core around ankles as well. Okay, same again, doing 3 sets of 12, straight through it, thinking about our balance as well. So off we go, we're going to step in, that's 1, we're going to do all 1 foot, 2, good, nice big push off that wobble cushion, 3. If you haven't got a wobble cushion, just do it to the floor or get a towel. 5. Rolled up towel lengthways, 6, 7, 8, use your arms wherever you need to, 9, and 10, and 11, last one, and 12. Straight away, we're going to swap sides. Whoop, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6,